Well, fancy seeing you here. It's Friday. It's the last day of spring break. I haven't traded since, what was that, Monday? Tuesday? Tuesday. I had no plans on trading this morning. Kids are still asleep. It's 10 a.m. Took a nice long bath and just meditated in the bathtub. And here we are. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I was really tempted to enter right here, and I almost did. Just felt like it was going to really put a lot of risk on it. And I could have gotten right behind this area right here, right as I was looking at it a moment ago, but I wasn't recording, and just didn't want to throw myself in right at the moment. Now, here we're starting to see our first sign of a slowdown, a little bit of divergence on the 233. But it doesn't look like it's gonna hold. I want to see something. That would be as high as I can go right there. Because otherwise that divergence, it's going to do its job. It's going to give this a pullback. I have this great feeling this is going to keep going. I've looked at the daily chart, and bars are just still pressing up. You know, I can feel the temptation. Oh, shoot. Let me get rid of this. I can feel the temptation to get in here with these little floors being created, going, okay, is this going to go up a little bit more? But this divergence says, forget about it. Let it pull back, maybe even to this spot right in here before we look for another long trade. We have to remember also, look, it's right at this ceiling that has been holding for a while. Now we're starting to see reasons for this to continue up. The fact that we were above the zero line here, the fact that the MACDs are pushing up. But we can see over the last few days, we've had a lot of sideways action between this area. It definitely looks like it's going to give the attempt to push through. Now that we're back higher here at this pivot. I'm just going to wait for a moment though. I want to give this a shot right behind this little spot as the MACDs are slowing here. I'm okay with having that 3 ticks in risk. I'll wait for the next opportunity if it comes. Maybe from way back in here. Okay. All right, one last opportunity, and then we're done for the day. What seemed to look like a reversal bar earlier on the 1597 continued, and it looks like it's trying to make that reversal bar now. Okay, there we go. like we're starting to see right here. Okay. Took that at the 2 points. It was showing 1.75, so I moved it down just one more for it to be a 2-pointer. It's reaching this high, and I'm really still loving these MACDs. Whoa. Well, there you go. That's how quickly things can happen, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and close here. Major divergence, pulling back, reversal bars after that huge pop up. Let me just tell you, I was not expecting it to go like that. I just went from being negative 4 points to positive 1150. So that helped quite a bit. Do I believe this can go up? Heck yeah, I do. Look at this. But I have a movie date with my son a little later. I'm taking my daughter to work in an hour and then have a movie date with my son. So I'm going to wrap up this 30-minute video. Wow. Let's look at this real quick. So first two is just a little ahead of myself. Let's turn them on here. Hold on. 11.5. Okay. There we go. I was going to wrap it up. I can't even really see what's going on these other charts. But there's no divergence here. There is between the major pivots. So we may see a pullback to this area that's held for a very long time, and then a push up more, or just pull back and continue through it. But we've had an area that held several times. With all this writing in here, I can't even see what's going on here. So, wow. That was insane. So, I guess that's going to wrap it up. I've texted my son to see what movie we're going to see while I was trading. So, I guess we'll figure that out in a few minutes. I'll get this video done and out. Happy Friday. Next week, I have a lot that I'm working on with the curriculum. I have a phase 2 that I'm creating that really breaks down how to put these 3 charts together, how to read everything in like a book, and just we'll have a ton of examples of, you know, slower times in the market, paying attention to, you know, weakness in the market, how to trade between areas, and then how to trade from areas. So it really just depends on the day, right? Some days we're bouncing back and forth between those EMAs, which I know a lot of y'all know that those are mid bands, and those EMAs are areas that we can take trades, but they're not the only ones. A lot of times we get stuck between two price areas and just bouncing back and forth, and those EMAs are flat and they're not usable. And so at that point, you have to start looking for what other options you have. So those are going to be some really big items that we're going to be putting in that phase 2. There's going to be a lot of work done on this website soon, because I want to make sure that when you do take the course, or whoever is taking the course with me, because guys, I'm very, very limited in my enrollment. I have to be. It's just me right now. Some of you know Jason. Jason will be coming along very soon. I want to make sure we're all on the same page, and that what you learn from him is the exact same thing you would learn from me. And a lot of that has to do with compassion, really, more than anything. Sitting and taking the time to understand what it is that you're seeing. Maybe we need to adjust our vision just a little bit to see what you're seeing in order to either fix it or just make it better. Because a lot of times students are seeing things properly. It's just that their timing is a little off. So you're getting in a little late, or you're getting in a little early and not seeing the reasons for where your risk needs to go. But that's going to wrap it up. That was unexpected. And yeah. Can't complain. So everybody have a great day, great weekend, and look forward to catching y'all on the profitable side. So I got a little cocky. I wanted one more. When it pulled down here and I didn't take it, I did chase it at this moment. It's given me a great place to have my wrist 2 ticks behind here. Let's get into this area. It's not broken through just yet, but man, there we go. I think I might be taking this out in just a moment. Yeah. It's starting to pull back. We hit a resistance area. MACDs aren't following through after a strong push up. We do have a lot of strength still in the 10.946, which says it should continue pushing up, but I'm good. I've already said my day was over, and I lied to myself. So I'm bringing this back up, and let's see. So that takes it to 14.75. So that's another... I removed all of the text, so I'll have to put it back on here. Plus 2.0, plus 1.25. Okay, so that is actually 5 trades. Yeah, it's gonna keep going. I'm cool. I got it in the day. 2 losses. 3 wins, plus 14.75. Okay. I'm going to add this to the end of the video, and we'll go from there. Thanks, guys. Hope everybody has a fabulous day. Yeah. If I hadn't exited before, I promise you I would be now, with this not following through here. It may keep going up, but yeah, that would be a good signal for me to say, go ahead, take it out. Wow. Y'all, what a day, right? So, you know, if you're just trading the 1 or the 2 contracts, I mean, that's the 2 contracts, that's $737 for the day, and it's going to keep going up. So I need to shut this down. I've got less than an hour to get this over and out, and I will catch y'all later.